Transformers of Eternia.
You're watching Transformers of Eternia. Now today I just wanted to talk about the recent release of the Masters of the Universe Origins Mattel Creations Cyclone, and how awesome he is and what I went through to kind of get him and all that stuff. So I just wanted to kind of go over that and kind of talk in detail about what I think of that. But before I do that, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you for checking out my channel. Now back to the show. Okay, so here we go. We got Cyclone in his actual just decent stance, and he looks good and everything. And these images are really good looking with this thing that, you know, the way he's got that little thing on his chest and everything. I don't know if that's actually metallic, like reflective or whatever, where it actually turns and moves as you turn and move the figure. I can't remember if they actually said that was going to happen or anything, but I just think he looks actually better. Once I got better pictures of him, I started to actually like him more than when they first did that little reveal where he was sitting on the table or whatever next to Extendar and all that. So yeah, this actually looks good. I like the face. Everything looks good on this guy. And I really am happy that we're finally going to get this guy, because he's one of those main characters. And I've been really trying to get all the main characters because I don't want to collect Masters of the Universe Origins forever. Because unfortunately, it's become really hard because they do this Mattel Creations thing, and you only have a certain amount of time to go on the website, and it's always in the morning after I work 12 hours at my job, and I'm like, it's like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's hard for me to just get this guy. But anyway, this is another image of him with his little wind things that go into his hands, which is a kind of a cool little gimmick to have, I guess, and it's kind of a cool thing to have. It's not the greatest thing, I don't think, but you know, he does do the spinning mechanism, so that's good. So I don't really care about those wind things, because the spinning mechanism where he can actually spin around, that was the most important part of this character growing up. I used to have this guy. And the original one, you would just spin that thing and it would be nice and loose and spinning, and his arms would fly out and everything. I don't really like the arms flying out now on these new figures, because that means that the joints will be really loose and his arms are going to be flopping everywhere and you can't actually pose him. So I actually do like the ability to just pose him and not have the floppy arms anymore. But I do like the spinning mechanism where you can actually click it up and then you can actually do it. But that thing on the back, though, that round thing on the back, comes from the 2000X series, which is cool and everything. And then they did it in the Classics version, which is kind of cool that they kept that. And it is a very cool element to add to him. It just kind of makes him look different. It makes him stand out a little more, I think, because he just kind of looks yellow and blue like just some random guy otherwise to me. And like Cyclone, really, I've never really thought he was really cool looking, but I just like the spinning mechanism and everything. And then now that they gave him that thing on the back or whatever, that round thing, I really do like him more for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's just weird that I like him more with that thing. It's like it fills in some missing component that was missing all this time, that kind of makes him have this more interesting look to me. So I've always liked that. And ever since they did that in the 2000X, and here it is with, you could take that thing off, obviously. He could use it for whatever that is. It's kind of dumb that he's holding that thing in his back, off his back or whatever. It's like, what are you doing there? Are you going to swat somebody? Are you using a hula hoop? I don't know. You're just like swinging it through the air to like try to catch like make something jump through the hoop. I don't know what he's doing there. But anyway, it's just kind of cool that they can put that on there. I don't really like it coming off and becoming like some kind of a weapon or whatever, because that does look kind of dumb to me that he's going to use it for whatever he's doing there. I don't know. It's like we caught him in the middle of an act of doing some weird thing with his hula hoop thing. But anyway, I just think it's funny that he's holding it like that. I don't know why. But anyway, I do think he looks just almost exactly like the original. So I mean, this guy is like perfectly matched up to the original one. The face, everything is like perfect. And I do hope that this comes out good and everything when it gets to me and everything. And I mean, here's this picture that they put on the Mattel Creations, which I really like this background. That's the reason why I put it on here, because I don't really have to have this picture on here. We already seen the guy, but I just think that that little diorama that they made there is so cool. It just looks like this paper mache kind of paper artwork. It just looks so cool how they did that. And him being blue with the red and everything just kind of pops on this picture. So I'm just like, I have to put that picture into my little video or whatever because it's just so cool looking. And I really like the fact that they took the time to make these images look this good for this character, considering that they're not going to sell them in a store and it's not a wide release or whatever. And some people are not going to even be able to get this guy unless they go on eBay and pay the outrageous prices that people charge on eBay. So it's kind of nice that they spent the time and took the time to make this actual diorama and do all these things. Now, maybe that is computer generated. I don't know. It could be because nowadays things are getting really, really well done with that stuff. But anyway, this is what, when I got 2 of these guys because I always buy 2 because I'm afraid if one is broke, I'm not going to get another one. You know what I mean? So I always buy 2 of these guys. So it's like 61.15 after everything is all said and done for 2 of these guys, which kind of sucks, but I would rather pay the extra and find, just in case I find out that one of them is broken or something's wrong with these guys, so that I actually have a backup, because I am not going to have my shelf go without having a main character like this on it, and it's going to be weird if I get one it's not working or broken and then they can't send me another one because they only made so many and that type of thing. So I really don't like it that they give you this short window to buy these things in, and suddenly it's all over. Goodbye. You never get that character again unless there's some kind of reissue down the line, but you never know if that's going to happen. So anyway, the next one is going to be Extendar, it sounds like, and this is the Origins Extendar, I guess. It does look like there's some like swirling plastic stuff going on with that gray, so it's questionable if it's going to crack. So that's a scary little idea to think about, considering that we're going to be buying this soon. So I would say to buy 2 of these too, maybe 3, who knows, because this thing could break and you won't get a replacement, so God forbid. So yeah, I just think that it's cool that we're getting Extendar so quickly. I think quickly anyway. I'm not sure when he comes out, but I think he comes out next. Anyway, and it's cool that we're getting these main characters kind of quickly now. Hopefully we'll get Too Bad really soon, because that's the one I'm really dying for. And then like Modulok is another one I really would like to have too. But yeah, these characters really need to be done, and I want to get the main characters done because I know they want to do the cartoon universe or cartoon collection stuff. They put that as more of an important thing now. So I would really like to get the Origins stuff, the original characters, done fairly quickly. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I just kind of wanted to hit on these Origins figures and the Mattel Creations, Cyclone and everything. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.